Okay, I'm going to tell you how to hold it when you're not playing. Okay, first of all, when you pick up your violin, put your hand right there. Not there. Yeah, okay. That gives you a good grip on the body of the instrument because you don't want to grab it by the neck like a baseball bat because these necks are made to come apart, especially on a, maybe a more valuable violin. And then, when you're standing and you're not playing, you kind of tuck it under your arm.
When I went to an orchestra competition, they held it like this.
Yeah, you know why? Protect it. If you're walking around like this with your violin, it's going to bump into something and you're going to get a hole in it. But if you're like that, you're protecting it. And then if you have your bow, you're like, when I'm walking around with my violin, it's close to me like this here. Especially, when you get to be a famous violinist and you have a real Stradivarius that's worth about $6 million. And you want to be holding it like this, pretty much. So, I'm gonna have you hold the violin, and then we're gonna put it down, and I'm gonna show you about the bow, which is you see the violin, you don't see a lot of the bow, but that's mostly what you're gonna be working with the bow.
Yeah.
See why you're holding it like that? Get in the habit. Get in the habit of holding it like me. Oh my, it's good. Okay, so when you stand. Let's get our violin down there, and when you stand, you put your feet kind of like in a V. Yeah, that's right. Just like that. And we're holding it like this. This way, let's see how you're standing. Okay, so then you take the violin. Okay, you have one foot going out that way and one foot going out that way. So you can take your violin, and this is, you're not going to do this every time. This is just for reference. So you can take your violin like that, and then stick your arm straight out to where this toe is pointing. First of all, switch arms. There you go. And put your arm out the same direction your toe is pointing. See? Look down at your toe. Same angle, okay? Straight up. Now stand up tall. Like that, like a princess. And turn around. Is it kind of, that's...
Yeah.
Okay, turn it back again, because you don't want to get all cramped up. Hold it out, and then turn it around, and then just go. And set it on your shoulder. Up on your shoulder. There you go. Yeah, now let me take a look here. Stand up nice and tall because you don't want to sleep it or see. Oh, yeah, that is kind of tall. Gosh. Oh my goodness. Alright. Keep the violin like that and face me. Face towards me. Okay, now just kind of lay your chin. Now you can see a little hook there. You kind of hook your chin up. Okay, now I want you to put your chin like that, and I want you to see if you can hold it up without any arms. Okay? See, now that's a little more normal. I think what you're trying to do is like this. See, but if it's more like that, we'll see how that goes. Okay, now what you want to do is you don't want to put your belly out. You want to put, this is called your solar plexus. It's right it's called a thymus, actually. That's the medical. You want to, like there's a string, like somebody is pulling a string. You want to push that out right there like that, okay? Because if you're like this, your back is going to have some serious problems when you get older. You're going to be over at the chiropractor. So you want to be like this. And standing up really royal, okay? Really nice, okay? Now, okay, you want face towards me and violin that way. Turn like you're looking straight ahead. Straight ahead. You got it? Okay. Now, get your violin up on there. Now, belly in. It's kind of awkward at first, but see, becomes natural. The violin just, yeah, look at that. Isn't that, yeah, it's kind of a natural feeling. It's gonna get sore there for a while. Guitar players, when they play guitar, their fingertips get sore. Violin players get sore right here.
My brother played guitar.
Yeah, does he complain about his
Sometimes.
fingers sometimes?
He used to it.
But let me take a look at that, and I want to see if that is too tall, because this chin rest could be lower. I don't like it. See that?
Yeah.
See how it goes down?
Yeah.
And this one goes up. That's not good. Show you
Down?
about.
This goes like down and then one goes up.
See, if you look at my violin,
Okay.
I actually designed these because I designed this specific chin rest because I see the problem with chin rests like
Because
that.
it's so high?
It
Is that what
goes
you're saying?
up real high and it.
Okay.
See? So I don't know either to what to do about it. Maybe
What
let's.
if I return this one and then rent one from you?
Yeah, it probably would be a good idea. I mean,
Because this is supposed to be a little more flat, is what you're saying?
Yeah, it's gonna be. It's supposed to
yeah.
be.
I mean, if you have certain arrangements where you can, that would be better.
You know what? I think it's just a rent to own, and then
Yeah, every rental program has a rent to own.
yeah.
So
How much is yours for the month?
for what is that? 3/4?
I think it is.
3/4 is like, I think it's like 20.
Okay. What does 3/4 mean?
This is a see, this is a full size, and that's a bit smaller.
Oh, okay.
And that is a good size for her, actually.
Okay.
This
It's
is,
just this is the part that's causing
yeah.
problems.
No, my chin rest is kind of.
Okay.
Well, let's just use this for now,
Yeah.
and because we're not really I'm not gonna require a whole lot for you right now. And then you can look into or
Switching it
out.
Okay. All right. And if it's something where maybe we have to.
Or if you're in the middle of the month, you could just go out the month or something like
Okay.
that, or however you want to do it.
Okay.
Okay, so let's put your violin down because we're going to talk about the other half, which is what? You have the violin and you have
The bow.
bow. This is the half of the violin. It doesn't look like half the violin, but it is. When you talk about what you need to do, there's a lot of things to do. So, what happened? Oh.
With something on.
Okay, so pick up your bow. And what you want to do, so you hold the bow with that hand, right? So what I want you to do is, with this hand, take the bow like that. Oh, this hand. Now turn it around. Oh, no, you're right. No, you keep it the way it is. It's hard to do the mirror thing. So because this is the hand that's going to hold the bow there, and I'm going to show you how to do it. Okay, let me see. Okay, so what did you do? You just went and grabbed it naturally, like you would naturally do it, right?
The girl that I bought it from, when I said music, she told me to hold it like that.
There's a couple little things that I want to tell you about, though. When you hold a bow, it's like, see how my thumb is bent? And see how I'm like making a little bunny? So take the bow in your other hand now. This, yeah, hold it there. And then take this hand and make a little bunny. See? Like that. And see how my thumb is? It's bent in. It's not like that. That's like, you want your thumb like this. So that when you go grab the bow, it's like that. See that? It's kind of like the bunny is biting right there in between the frog and the wood. Now, you don't need to put your thumb inside that little frog mouth. You can put it, watch where I put mine, right there. Keep these two ears up. You got to keep the ears up. If you have to hold it like that, you can. Good. Okay. Now is it munching on it? Munch, 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 munch. Okay, that's good. Now you don't want your fingers all the way around. Just kind of like that. Go ahead. Hold it up again. All right. Just these two fingers, and just wiggle your fingers. Kind of. What you're doing is you're kind of trying to swallow the bowl. See? It's a little difficult at first, but what you're going to do is your hands are going to get, and if you get a little cramped, you go like this, do some pokey pokies. Alright? Because you want a lot of flexibility. Just like that. And now, if I let go of my bow, it would kind of fall. Yeah, see. So what you need is your two little balance things. Okay. Your bunny is kind of looking funny, has a lip on the bottom. Remember, like this. See? Thumb bent.
I'm like rocking this one.
Yeah. Like this, watch. Here. Okay? Like that, and then you go like this. And you have the bow. Yeah. Play. Okay, there's things you can do to help, little exercises. You can do push-ups.
Okay.
See?
That's what this is.
Well, hold it with your other hand. Huh?
Put my thumb in my nose.
That's because your hand's not used to doing that. So you have to get real loose. Loosen your muscles in your arms or whatever. I'm holding it up here, so yeah, because it's going to be hard if you don't. See? Push-ups. Do lots of those, and if you don't have a bow, you can get a pencil and a pen. You're good with that, see?
It might be easier with the pen.
Want to try it? Here. That's a big pen. Actually, pencils are the best thing. They're more the size of the bow. Not roll it in your hand. You go like that. Bend your fingers all the way. Like flex, bend, flex. Okay, so I'm really gonna talk a lot about the bow because that's so many bad habits you can do with the bow. Okay, another little exercise is prepared. You can get a tissue roll, and you put the tissue roll there, and then you go like this, and that's how you.
How do you go inside the tissue roll?
Yeah. See how that is? Now see what I'm doing? You think playing the violin is like this. A lot of people see people playing the violin and they think they're going like that, but they're not. You're taking your bow and you're pushing it out. And then like that. Out the other, okay. The other shoulder. Because that's where your violin is, right?
Yeah.
And here's your little violin up here. Push right up there. Out. In. Out. In. You got the idea. That's right. Okay, so when we get the violin, it's I'm looking at, now remember, I'm standing, toes pointed, violin is in the direction of the toe, and my head is in front of me. And so where the bow is going where my nose is pointing. Out. It's not, you would think you'd go like this, but it doesn't work. See? Out and in.
She, like, the girl I taught that gave me the violin, she never taught me how to do, where you hold it right here and then
Oh, put fingers, you gotta make the notes. Yeah, that's gonna come. I'll probably do that next time. Right now, I want you to concentrate on how you're standing, how you're holding the bow, and how you're holding the violin when you're not playing. Can you show me? No, actually, other hand. Because remember, this is the hand, your right arm, your left arm is what you hold the violin with. Alright, there you go. Alright. Okay, so put it back under your arm. And you gotta go get your bow. You don't want to get it with your violin on your chin. There you go. Now what I do is I don't have my hand on the violin, but I'm holding the bow. So put your bow in your other hand. Can you not see how the violin is like tucked under my arm like that? Can you do that? You can do that, yeah. Okay. Now I can take the violin with this hand and point it out. Where's your toes? There you go. Turn it around and go whoop under your chin. Look forward. Violin's that way. Your head is pointed this way. Okay? Now let's play some. You ready? So you got your bunny rabbit hold there. Your thumb bent. Oops. Now bring it up and you set your bow on the string. Let me check that a minute. Hold on. Your bow. It's wound up pretty tight. And you don't want that wound up too tight. It's kind of like that.
She said you should be able to put a pencil.
A pencil, yeah, in between them. It's good. Okay, so go ahead, play something.
I don't know how.
Hmm?
I don't know how.
I'll tell you what. Set the bow on the string. Set your bow on the string and just move the bow across the string. There you go. Okay, now do that for a little while, then stop and check your toes and check how tall you're standing and check this and that and then do it again. Better. Okay, so you're playing that high string. How do you get down to the low string? How do you get down there? Lift your elbow. And look what happens. Yeah. So, watch. So we're... Lift your arm a little bit. Okay. Now the thing to remember, so you know what, hold it up. The thing to remember, get that way, in the direction of your toe, facing me, put your bow on the string, like that. Now the thing to remember is, you're pushing, pulling, pushing that. Good. Excellent. See? What most kids do is they go like this. See what I'm doing with this arm? I'm going like that.
It goes like...
But you don't move
like that,
this. You don't move
like
this
that,
part of your arm.
And
You
then
move
it
this.
can go up, like that way.
You move this part of
And it
your
will do
arm.
nothing.
You move this part. See? See, you're starting to move your arm. You're bumping me. Remember, push out, in. Out, in. Out this way. There you go. That's the way to do it. Yeah. Okay, but you have to stop because something happened. You started turning your head this way. And then the violin, so stop. Every time you do that for like 1 minute or something, stop, check your toes. Standing up straight. Check in, standing up straight. Violin out this way, head this way. Good, see? Back to normal. Okay, now stop. Now check your toes. Check your puff. Stand up straight, put your violin out that way, head that way. Okay, and then do the thing. Freeze. Okay, freeze. No, don't. No, put your bow back on the string because it looks so good. Okay, now to get the lower strings, lift your arm a little bit. Just pick another string, one more string. See, okay. Look what happened. Your violin went down. Like that. Face this way. Toes that way. Okay, do it good. And look, when you're holding a violin, you can go ahead. Hold it like this. Watch. You hold it by what's called the heel, just like that. Okay, see? Remember how we did this? And you put your violin like this, and up like that. You don't have to let go. You can just hold it like that. Yeah. So, okay. Now make sure it's pointing in the right direction. And it's up, and your toes and your arms. There you go. Good. Yes. All right. So, this week I want you to do that. Every day, you get your violin out, and first you check your toes. Well, first you have it tucked under your arm. Check your toes. Let's have. Yeah, shake your feet out or whatever. Stand up tall. Put your solar plexus out. Not your belly, but your solar plexus. Okay? Well, then when you're ready, the violin out this way. Turn it around and just tuck it under there. Face forward. Okay? Bring your arm up around like that. And then push the note. Push. And you can do long ones too. And this is what I want you to do. One last thing. This week, not that you can't do any other strings, but I want you to play on these two strings, the two middle ones. Okay, can you try doing that? The two middle strings. Good. Okay, now remember, you got to stop and do all this other stuff because I'll tell you, you're gonna forget right away. Good. So at first, you're gonna forget in about